The corner, the corner, the corner. Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you will find real, authentic conversation. Organic conversation. Like you're at home with your cousin. It's about life. It's about finance. It's about spirituality. It's about love. And everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey to explore life. Listen, let's sit back and enjoy a wide range of topics. I have some diverse guests coming on, a wide range of spectrum of thoughts. My goal is to create a space for all of us to connect, all of us to learn each other, and all of us to communicate. It's really not about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy this. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about the corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. We're back. We're back with another one. Yes, it is Cousin Ed's Corner. Listen. Hey, I'm gonna start off by saying I love you guys, man. It has warmed my heart to see some of the comments and some of the responses to some of the episodes that have come out in the last couple of weeks. So, this last episode with Lisa Marie, I want to thank y'all for the definite responses. Definitely, if you haven't already checked that out, go back and check out that show. She blessed us with another appearance, another visit to Cousin Ed's Corner, and just the jewels that she's dropping. I want to make sure everybody get a chance to hear that show. So definitely share that show. Share all the shows. So this is your call to action. I'm starting off early and asking for it now. Share the show, like the show, subscribe to the show, tell your friends, family, and loved ones about this show, Cousin Ed's Corner. I believe we're over here doing some positive things, not only for our individual self. We're not being selfish. We're going to be selfless and share the information with our loved ones, okay? So definitely share the show. If you have any comments, definitely go to cousinedscorner.com. Leave a voicemail there. You can pause this show right now, leave a voicemail, and come back after this show and leave another voicemail of what you thought about this episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. So definitely in this upcoming year, I'm focusing on community engagement. I want to come out and visit some of you. I want to take pictures with you, hug you, and do all the things that you do with your cousins, man. I want to have some community engagement this next coming year. So if I'm in your city, your town, I definitely want to see you and visit you. So saying that, today's show is thank God for everything, right? We used to play on that. It's Friday, so thank God for Friday, but thank God for everything. Not only Friday, we're going to thank God for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to thank Him for the hours. We're going to thank Him for the minutes. We're going to thank Him for the seconds. We're going to thank Him for the moments of thought. We're going to thank Him for everything possible on this day, each and every day, matter of fact. It's giving God all the glory, all the praise, all the honor, all of those key phrases you hear at church that I can't think of all of them right now. We're going to thank God for each and everything that He's made possible. The reason why I wanted to start with sharing the show, and I wanted to start with that call to action, it's personal. Part of it is personal. I want to make sure that what I'm doing here resonates with you. If anything that I do does not resonate, definitely reach out to me. Let's talk about what you want to hear about. If it's some celebrity stuff, I'm not going to talk about it. Probably not. But what you want to talk about, you want to learn about something else, give it to me. I may do the research for you and try to find out. But today's show is sparked by my last trip. I just got back, and for most people, I'm not sure about you, I don't like posting pictures while I'm away because of the fact you're away from your place of residence. I don't like posting pictures. My friends and family, my loved ones may know where I'm at, but I'm new to the internet, but I don't want people on the internet knowing that I'm traveling. So I don't mind after the fact that I'm on the show and you may hear this now, I'm already back stationary. But I had a great trip. Great trip. Thank you to my company for allowing me to go and represent them. It was amazing experience. But not only that, I want to tell you about I've talked about it before, pitching pennies, right? And this story right here is going to be about pitching pennies. I want to thank God for just allowing me the opportunity, right? I want to thank God for rewarding me, right? I want to thank God for seeing me. I want to thank God for just everything, right? Thank God for everything. But this story, hopefully, it all tie together and you'll see how. So, for those who listen to this show for some time now, I talked about traveling. I talked about traveling more. It's something that I wanted to get back to. I love traveling. And I was, I think, with life, you hold yourself back from some things you may want to do for a sacrifice of others. And I wasn't traveling like I want to. So I got a new job, and this job has allowed me to travel more. I've been in different cities, I've been in different states, and they giving me autonomy just to go out and do what I do, what I like doing. I like going out, meeting people, and helping them with what they need help with. So let's fast forward. I go to this city, and we have this conference, and the conference gives you free lunch. And I'm leaving the conference, and I'm walking down the street with some colleagues of mine, and I see a lady on a park bench. And this city right now has a lot of stuff going on. I'm not gonna talk about what city it was. You'll see it in the picture if you know. I'll tie it up later, but you'll see it in the picture. But a lot of homelessness, right? A lot of people in the streets. So I had lunch in my hand. And I said, let me give this lady the lunch. So I walked past her, and something in my spirit made me turn around and want to give the lady lunch. So I turn around, I go back, walk into the lady, get ready to give her the lunch. She said, no, thank you. She's good. Okay, no problem. I keep going. I go to my hotel room. I put my stuff down, freshen up. We're supposed to go to dinner with the whole group. It was like 12 of us there. But some of the group got pulled away for other engagements with other vendors and things. So it was only 4 of us about to go to dinner. And we're downstairs in the lobby. And a gentleman comes in, and he's standing at the counter, but the guy at the counter was on the phone. He has on a jersey, and a basketball jersey. I was like, not a plain jersey, a fan jersey. And I'm like, hey, who do they play tonight? And he was like, oh, they play so-and-so. And I'm like, oh man, that's great. I said, okay, have a good night or whatever. He says, do you think that they will let me leave my iPad here? And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, well, my daughter and everybody's in the game, but they won't let her in with her iPad. And I parked far away. He said, do you mind putting it in your room? I got 2 extra tickets. You come with us to the game. So, in today's society, you're skeptical of everything that's around you, right? You're skeptical. But the guy seemed genuine. Older gentleman, say in his maybe 60s, 50s, 60s, right? Late 50s. I say older. For everybody in the 50s, don't get upset. He's not a young guy, I'm saying, to try to scheme you, which anybody can scheme you, but, respectful men, right? Man. And I was like, I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm like, so I went to my colleagues and said, does anybody want to go? He only has 1 other ticket. And it was 3 females, and they said no, they'll stay together. So I went upstairs, took the iPad, put it in my room, came back downstairs, he was there, and was on the phone with him. Was on the phone while I was walking just to make sure everything was okay. Called my other colleague to let him know where I was going. And go to the arena, and his family's already inside. We get in front of the line, we go inside. It was one of the best nights I've had. So Juan is his name. Juan Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings to you and your family. Blessings to everyone that was with us that night. I had a chance to meet his son, who is also in the business with him. I had a chance to meet his one of his colleagues or counterparts who has another business. I had a great evening with these guys, man. When I say that it was like an aura of family, and I just met these guys off the street, but it felt like I knew these guys forever. They treated me like I was just a friend. One guy named is Oliver. I'm going to send this show out. I just want to make sure I name these guys. Oliver was great. I met Oliver. Juan's son. He will be on an episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. I promised that to him. Justin. I'm naming names because I was texting these guys while I was at the show. Justin's going to be on. All of these guys were great. I met a correction officer that was telling me about, he's on IA, Internal Affairs, and he's stomping out bad correction officers inside of. When I say amazing people, we had a suite. We was in a suite, a booth suite, whatever you want to call it. Had food, had alcohol, had how with Cousin Ed keeps the brown down low, clear up top. It was all set out for us on the table. Everything was beautiful about the night. When I say I want to use this phrase, the Holy Ghost was just the Spirit. Everything was just right about this evening. The family orientation, his younger daughter, everything was right about this. And in this show right here, I want to say thank God for everything, right? Everything around that was great. And as I was there and I was texting some of my friends and family, one person sent me a text and said, pitching pennies, right? Pitching pennies. And in that text, what they were saying was, if those of you who listen to this show, I talk about pitching pennies. I talk about the things you do, the good deeds you do come back to you. So when you pitch a penny in a lake, in a river, in a cup, wherever you put pennies at, right, it's going to start filling up, and eventually it'll overflow. Those ripple effects come back to you. And in this atmosphere, in this night, the pennies, the ripples were coming back to me, just in blessings of being around good people. It could have been just them taking me down the street for a coffee or whatever it was, but this, in everything that I've been asking for, being able to do, God has given me those things. Just thank God for the things He's giving you. Thank God. Thank God for everything. That's what this show is all about. Thanking God for everything. Even the shows that we do for Wind Down Wednesday or Motivational Monday, whatever show we do, it's truly about thanking God for everything. When I say that this night was amazing, this trip was amazing, but the night was amazing. That family that took me in, they want me to come back out there and see them. They say come to the house. They would stay with them. They want to do trips to New York. They want to come to Atlanta. The family was just so great. I got to meet Juan's uncle, who first came here to teach Juan. He taught Juan painting. Juan has his own painting business now. So his uncle's older. When I say great people, great people. I mean, I fell in love. I got a new family out there in Juan. So I want to read something that I got this morning that ties in with everything that I've been talking about. And it's from I'll tell you who it's from after, but let me try to get it open. Hold on. Thank God for everything He's given you, even if it's not everything you've asked for. Thank God for family and hug the ones that you love while you're still with them. We need each other to get through this journey. I can't wait to see y'all again. As always, stay funky, stay prayed up. Now, I'm not sure if y'all know who that's from, with the stay funky and stay prayed up, but it's from Sinbad. For those who don't know what Sinbad is going through right now, He's going through some health challenges, and even in his health challenges, he's able to send those messages out to each of us. So I wanted to read that because I got that this morning, and it starts off, and the person sent this to me. I don't know if they sent it to me because they underlined it or it was already like this. They sent it to me, and it says, "Thank God for everything." And then it goes in to say, "He's giving you," but it was broken up, and "he" is in capital letters. So it's two phrases here. Thank God for everything. That's huge. Huge. Y'all don't understand what it means to me to have this show, to have each of you that respond to me, that send text messages, that send voicemails, that leave voicemails. Definitely leave a voicemail with cousinheadscorner.com. Leave a voicemail. That leave voicemails. For me to be somebody who you would never think to be more introverted, but to have a community of people that I love to talk to, introvert. To have a community of people that I can talk to, that I can express how I feel, who I can sit on the couch that may not judge me for what I say and what I do. It means a lot to me. So I want to share that opportunity with you. Definitely reach out to me. If you have anything you want to talk about, please definitely do so. Share the show. That is my biggest request with you. Share the show on all of your social media platforms. You can find me on all social media platforms, cousinedscorner.com. Definitely share this show with your friends and family because it means the most to me, and I believe it's going to touch somebody else's spirit. All right, I'm out of here, but before I go on this, always on every Thank God is Friday. Thank God for everything. On every show, I want to make sure that I give you this prayer. I want to pray this prayer with you, that God continues to walk beside you, and you know you have him as a companion. He's always there with you, no matter in your darkest moments. Whenever you think you're alone, whenever those thoughts come in your mind, those real deep dark thoughts, know that God is with you. He's your light. God is behind you. He's taking care of your past. He's taking care of all your transgressions. No matter what you think about it, what you think about yourself, God's already taking care of it. Right? God is above you. He's shadowing you. He's hovering over you, making sure no hurt, harm, or danger happens to you. Continue to know that he's with you. Continue to know he's with you. God is walking in front of you, clearing a path, taking care of everything in your future. Know that everything that he does is already taken care of. Matthew 6:34 says, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow has enough worries of its own." God has taken care of all of the worries of tomorrow. All right? And lastly, remember that you can stand on his shoulders. He is beneath you. He is your rock. He just has you. He holds you up. He stands you up. He's your rock. Know that you can stand on his shoulders. This show right here was passionate to me today, guys. Hopefully you feel it. I had a great experience with Juan and them. So I'm going to send out this show to Juan and his family. Guys, I love you. I appreciate just taking me in. But in saying that same thing, guys, I love you. Thank you for listening to this show. I'm saying this to you, everyone who has this in your ear today. Every other show you listen to, thank you for taking me in. Thank you for Cousin Ed's Corner being a part of your day. Thank you for the ones who have subscribed. Thank you for the ones who are going to subscribe because you already get the notice of this show. Just thank you out of the bottom of my heart. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great weekend. Reach out to me, 762-333-2032. I love to hear from you. Peace. Thank you for listening to Cousin Ed's.